Well, hello everybody, and welcome to the Toasty Ashes of Dusk story meets for Patreons. This is the third meet. I am accompanied by the wonderful Art Blaster Brian and the always gorgeous Ivy, and
Hello.
myself. I work here.
Yeah, you do. You better work
I only
here.
work here. So what have we got as our discussion topic for today?
So, something I've actually been wanting to bring up, because when we did the initial Kickstarter and we talked about it, we decided to make it kind of a stretch goal, but we really liked the idea of Geistberg. Remember the mansion? I wanted. I'm sorry?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, all right.
I remember.
I wanted
How
to
can
see
we
if,
forget Geistberg?
okay, all right. My bad.
Go ahead, Justin.
Okay, I wanted to see if we still wanted to pursue this in the game, because we wrote it off. It's lined out in our Masspedia document, and I wanted to see if we did want to have that.
I think it would be fun to include. There's a couple of reasons why I didn't have it in the. I had it as like a stretch goal type deal. Because we are. First thing, we already have a ghost area. We have the ghost ship.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
you know,
Yeah, go on.
no, I'm just saying, like, for the sake of variety, I was trying to think of areas in the game that have their own unique character, like feel to them.
Right.
I didn't want to be, repeating a bunch of.
Oh, you're fine. I was so with the ghost ship, it's just straight up dungeon. There aren't really ghost NPCs chilling out in the actual ship, since it's a dungeon itself. I was thinking of Geisberg as more of like a town, and more in lines of the Cinnabar Island mansion.
Oh
like
yeah,
in Pokemon Blue and Red. How it's kind of like it's got some stuff going on, but it's not exactly a dungeon. A lot of ghost NPCs and all the fun stuff.
Wait,
Side note. Oh, go ahead.
so you said the ghost ship doesn't have any ghost NPCs?
No.
I thought
Why?
I thought it had the opera singers.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. My bad.
You're forgetting the operatic section.
My bad. Jeez. You're acting like I work on this game.
So, death stare. I was just looking at the animation, Brian.
Yeah, when nobody's talking. It's just like
Yeah, it's just awkward.
How dare you, Justin?
my bad.
So,
more like a town central of NPCs is what I mean.
well, I know that our wonderful composer was looking forward to the operatic section.
Oh yeah. Well, they're not here right now, so.
But we could totally include Geisberg. I understand you want to have another area that kind of explores that idea some more, of a haunted area.
Yeah.
I like that idea. I think we can definitely do that. It could even be... Currently, the way I have it set up is there's just like one big mansion on a hill.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like this winding pathway that goes through a graveyard and a beach. So I have that all set up. I don't know. I think we might have posted that for our patrons. If not, we can do that.
Yeah, I don't remember if we
maybe
posted
get some
that one yet.
Yeah, I don't know if we posted it, but I have the map, the preliminary map drawn out, and
I'll throw it up right now on the video
Yeah.
when we edit this.
it's just I was thinking for the sake of not being too repetitive, but from what you're saying, having the ghost ship be more of a dungeon as opposed to, a world that you can explore, like a town or something where there's a lot of scenery to explore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we also talked about, well, I mean, it's kind of spoiler territory, but we talked about a memory where there was a village that burned, and we had that connect to the Geisberg mansion.
I will pretend that I remembered that.
Oh, all right. So I get the third degree when I don't remember things.
All right. Yeah, we could. I honestly don't remember that. I have to.
It's okay.
I have to. I'll work that in. I like that idea.
Because
Where it can trigger some kind of memory
Yeah.
with Marshall. I like that idea.
Yeah.
Burning town.
Burning
I'm typing this
everything.
as I'm saying.
Fire.
Burning town. It becomes Geistberg, and also that is why everyone is ghost.
So you're saying that the town, there used to be a town there that burned down, and there's only the mansion left?
Yeah. Also, Larm did it. That's my.
And the
those are
bad
my
guy
notes.
did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about having a memory of Ash like coming upon like a burning village. This was like way back when we first were like talking.
Oh, I was
exploring
like, I've
memories.
never heard of this.
Yeah, it must have been way back because I think so much has happened in this year. We don't quite remember everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, what made you think of that, Justin? I'm actually curious.
What, the burning village?
Well, just Geisberg in general, because we haven't really discussed it in a long time.
Oh, I was playing through okay, this is gonna sound silly, but I was listening to the Tubba Blubba theme from Paper Mario, and then I thought about Tubba Blubba's castle from Paper Mario, and I'm like, oh yeah, ghosts. I'm like, weren't we gonna have a ghost place in there? It's like, oh yeah, that mansion. Oh yeah, red and blue Cinnabar Island mansion.
Okay, side note, I freaking love the Cinnabar mansion. And
I know you do. That's why I mentioned it.
so many of the creepy areas in Pokemon Red and Blue, I pull so much from that when I'm doing my map design. So I get really pumped when it comes to that stuff.
When Marshall runs alongside the side of Docktown, he may encounter rare Glubbles, Glublets, and Glublords.
Well, you have to use the fishing rod.
Oh yeah, and you gotta fight Professor Oak.
With your bare hands.
With your bare hands!
Okay,
Oh
until
my
you
God,
said Professor Oak, I was really thought you were serious. I was like, wait, was this what we're doing?
Brian was so freaking on board.
I haven't played Pokemon, so I was like,
Professor
what?
Oak, you mean Dr. Acorn.
Did you just say you haven't played Pokemon?
I've played like, I don't know, maybe like. I haven't played any of them through all the way. I think I played Blue until the second gym.
Oh
My God.
Oh my God!
Justin, I'm
I'm
gonna
just
be
not
sick.
that much into Pokemon.
Oh my God, it's an adventure, Brian.
Yeah, but
It's not just Pokemon. This was the before times. This is before it turned into a mere shell of its former self.
I mean, I used to
can't-
play the card game.
Oh,
Yeah, that counts. But still,
there's no a burned mansion in the card game though.
we should play it. We should like do a stream of the three of us like watching Justin play it and generally be annoying.
You're gonna laugh at me playing that game because I play it so weird. You're like, why did you name yourself that? I'm like, it'll make sense later. And I get level 100 Magikarp and I wreck everybody.
We could just annoy you while you stream it.
So,
Yeah,
so
there
what
you
you're
go.
saying is you don't speedrun it.
Maybe.
Did you guys ever see the speedruns for that game? Like Blue?
Oh yeah.
Like there's some really messed up ones. Where they, I don't know how they do it, but it's like based on math and confuses me.
It uses math.
It uses math and confuses me.
I'm here to play games.
Curse
not
that
do
math.
No, but like where they have to like buy certain amounts of items and like walk on tiles a certain way and
Oh,
Be up
weird.
that.
Yeah.
like really weird stuff, and I don't understand it. I've seen them beat Pokemon Blue. I think this was on like Summer Games Done Quick or something, where they played that and they completed the game in like 2 hours or something, which is ridiculous.
Oh,
The
yeah.
only, I was gonna say the only other Pokemon game I played besides Blue was X, I think, on the 3DS, and I got to the part where you get to the main center city, and then I got stuck and I didn't know what to do.
Ah. Well.
Yeah, I don't know if I don't think I played X and Y. I played White and White 2 like halfway through. I'm not like a hardcore fan when it comes to Pokemon. I love Red and Blue. But you know, I really like them. They're like they give me that nostalgic feeling.
Well, that's
Right into the bloodstream.
You grew up playing them, so that's,
I did.
I mean, that's kind of like your go-to nostalgic thing. Whereas, like, I didn't ever even have a Game Boy to play Pokemon on when I was growing up, so like, I kind of missed the boat.
Yeah, it's upsetting. We should do that though. We should do that. Would be fun to do a stream and like
I'm in.
Experience the game.
You can watch me with my 6 Alakazams just wrecking everybody.
We should do a really messed up team and like name it after all of us.
Yeah, I'll do that.
So
I'm picking Squirtle.
Okay, before we get off track too much, what else to Geisberg did we want to talk about?
Oh,
Was
I
that
just
it?
wanted
Was
to
that
know
English?
if we were going to still do it. What?
I just wasn't sure if what I said was an English sentence.
How, when, do
Yeah, I understand.
with Geisberg?
How do when with Geisberg? Yes.
Yeah.
Well, is the question really like if we're doing it? Was that what started this conversation?
Yeah, I just wanted to know if we were going to continue to pursue it because it was still crossed out in the Masspedia. The Masspedia. I just want to make sure.
I had it set where it's basically like if we get to it, we get to it. If you want, we can incorporate it into more of a you know, like the main part of the quest, or if you want to relegate it to a side quest but still have it be accessible.
Yeah, I like
in
that
the
idea.
world.
I like how it's just like, oh yeah, did you check out Geisberg? And I was like, what? Like that burned down mansion with the ghosties. It's like, no, I didn't even see that. It's like, what? It's like, oh, you get the coolest pants there and stuff, you know?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it'd be cool to have at least some sort of thing in the game where it's. I mean, they do that in Zelda games too, where like there's side areas that you could completely miss and
Yeah.
still beat the game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm for it. I like that idea. We can have back to my typing. Geistberg can be a side quest.
Yay.
A quest on the side.
That's what they are.
Also, you get the pants.
Oh.
Also, you get the pants.
Wait, what pants?
Don't worry about it. Move to the next one.
Okay. Moving on. So, what did you have anything else on? Did you have like a list or something, Justin? I totally didn't have a list this time.
What, for Geisberg? Oh, you mean for
what
the
we're doing
Trello?
today. Just what we're doing right now, like what we're
Yeah, I got a
talking.
list.
Okay.
Yeah, I added it to the Patreon stream on Trello. You know, the Jello?
Yes.
Yeah, so next up on the list, I got the Ghost Ship, and I wanted to know or talk about why the Ghost Ship is appearing like near Docktown, and how do we get on it?
Because it's a boat.
Oh, okay.
And also, did they ask, like, in Mortal Kombat, did they really ask, like, why the boat was there? I mean, it just kind of showed up and they got on the boat.
Oh,
I mean,
that's fair.
the tournament was happening, sure, right?
Yeah.
But, I mean, no one asked the boat to go to that dock in Hong
Yeah.
Kong or wherever they were.
Yeah. Well, what I wanted to know is like, so we get on this boat and we do this thing. It's like, why are we getting on the boat and why are we doing the thing? What is the boat doing to Docktown?
I imagine Marshall is heading to the Wizards Tower / Island / Fun Zone
Ooh,
Family Fun Center.
I think
And
Family Fun Center.
yeah,
That's great.
we gotta meme that later.
Oh, we do. Do you think maybe Rowan is the one that tells Marshall that?
Yeah, we could.
It's like,
I
how
guess
is that
we-
there?
I
It's like,
guess
what
we
was that one?
sense. Yes.
There's that one spooky ghost ship that kind of goes back and forth.
Mhm.
You can
So
totally climb on.
So is the ghost ship going to be docked in Docktown?
It shows
Maybe
up
it, like
as-
shows up every now and then.
Well, I think it should show up as an event after you complete the after you fight Caramello and get
Yeah.
Tessa's trident back.
Yeah.
Also, Caramello.
Oh yes. Like we talked about that last time with the mouse. They're like, oh yeah, it's still caramel delicious. It's like it's a mouse.
It's a rat.
It's a rat.
Not even a
Um,
mouse. Alright, so Rowan will let Marshall know that the ghost ship is coming, and we'll
Yeah.
take him.
They're like, you should definitely check out the what do we name it? We're calling it Wizard Isle, Wizard Tower.
I called it, I think, Dark Moon Isle.
Ooh,
Yeah,
hell
yeah.
yeah, that's better.
Yeah, you named it that.
That's way better than Wizard Island.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I kind of. Well, that was our shorthand before we even knew what it was going to be.
Yeah, like how we call Crocus Frog Pot. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I still call him Frog Pot every now and then.
I
I'm
still-
like, it's
yeah,
Frog
same.
Pot.
Yeah.
I think some of the file names I've actually have for his graphics are still Frog Pot.
Pog
Yeah.
Pot. So Rowan's just like, yeah, you should totally check out that one tower way over there. Nobody goes over there except for that ghost ship that pulls in. I hear screams coming from it. Sometimes fog billows from the ship. It should totally be safe. You should check that out.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll be okay. And then you get on there, and then like it takes off. And it's like, oh, cool dungeon. And you're like, wait, why is the gub truck on the poop deck? It's just parked there idling.
Wait, are we gonna have the Gub Truck in the dungeons?
Yeah. So like the entrance of every dungeon, right now.
Right, but it's gonna be like outside, right?
Yeah. Like in the entrance, there will be a gub truck, and it's kind of like, oh, it's also really smart because you're like, I'm gonna go investigate the ghost ship, and it takes off. You're like, oh crap, I didn't grab any like items or anything like that, and then gub truck's just idling on the poop deck. There it is.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that'd be kind of funny.
Yeah, and then yeah, it's funny and it works, and there's always a gub truck like right outside the dungeon, just idling, like, hey bub. But you only it's only there if you get the tires in Shroomville.
Oh, so is the Gub Truck not gonna be in the game anywhere unless you help them in Shroomville?
I think that we could do that. Yeah, I feel like it that would probably be the better thing because it's such a simple quest. Get the tires.
Is
get
that
the
something
tires.
that you think the player should be allowed to overlook, or is that something
Yes.
that should be? You think so?
Oh yeah, well think about it this way. No other Zelda game has a shop that just hangs out in front of a dungeon.
Yeah, that's
Like,
true.
oh, I gotta go backtrack. I gotta kill a bunch of mobs and get a bunch of stuff. Blah 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 blah. It's like, well, you know what? If you do this right, you'll have a shop outside every dungeon, and it's an idling taco truck.
Yeah, that's a good point. And it's kind of just like it's a little benefit you get for going the extra mile and like doing more side quest stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah. And then if you do that right, then you'll be able to do the special Oscar steals the gub truck mission.
I am looking forward to that. So are we doing that in what's it called? In Avarice City as like a side quest thing?
Yeah, why not? I think it's good.
Yeah, I think we talked about that last time.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I wasn't here.
He's taking a nap.
You listened to the recording, didn't you?
I listened to most of it. I kind of skipped around.
Well, I think I took notes. It's fine. I put the notes somewhere. They're in the file.
It's fine. It's fine.
Wait, what file?
There's a Patreon meeting notes file that I keep that we have on the drive.
I
type
had
up
I
all-
had no idea you were even making that.
Yep. Oh,
A lot of people like the Killdozer tweet, by the way, Brian.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
now
I-
I'm not saying we have to be, enable Marshall to pilot and drive it, but we should. He should do that.
Why? is that so? Marshall's no longer riding a bike against the funnel cakes. He's driving the gum truck.
Oh man, it's just like
missed opportunity. No.
I just like it would be so cool, even if it's like just a cinematic of him climbing into the driver's seat and like activating it and smashing through a wall or something.
Oh, like yeah, like you interact with it, and it just shows him like getting in and driving it, and he just crashes through a wall, and then it's like he comes out and he's like, "Whoops."
Exactly. Like I would love to do that.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
We can do some fun stuff with it. Why not?
Yeah, I'll look at the map again and see if I can figure out if we can do something like that, because I always liked little scenes like that. I know something that's coming to mind right now is I don't know if you guys played Metroid Zero Mission.
Yeah.
There's like little sequences like that.
Oh
like
yeah.
Little cinematics, and I really like stuff like that.
Me too.
Yeah, and it could even if we could even make it more than just like a little fun little cutscene. If it actually does break through a wall, you could like go through the wall, and like there could be like a secret, like I don't know.
Yeah.
Money. There could be money in there, like a chest of gelds or something.
That's really clever.
Well, I mean, like it could be an optional thing.
Oh yeah.
So
like, you totally pass it. You don't pay attention.
Yeah, like you could miss it, or we can do it where it's like you totally have to do it to get to the next area of the dungeon or something. Like if you don't want them to miss it.
Oh yeah, that would shake things up too.
Yeah.
Like, like you're looking at the map and you're like, oh, this room right here has no entrances at all.
Right.
It's just like this one square, and then you leave, and then it's like right on that side is where the GO truck is idling. And maybe Rowan just like, you can't make. It's like then make your own door.
You mean the drill, not Gub Truck?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
I was like, wait,
or
the Gub Truck?
Or the GO truck. I don't know. I'm kidding. We can do it with the drill. It's like make your own door. There's plenty of machinery around there.
Yeah, I think that'd be really funny.
Yeah.
Not
blow it up, break it down.
I'm trying to visualize in my head how this would animate, but you know, that's a bridge I'll cross to when I get to it.
Yeah, are we still gonna have the whole switches? It's like do not hit switches with swords.
Drill machine go burr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marshall isn't forklift certified.
He's not certified for anything.
I still like those forklifts.
Somebody miners should walk over to him and be like, "Do you have a license?" And then he pulls out a license, and it's clearly not Marshall's. Like Marshall pulls out a license he found in the seat.
Or Oscar's the one that's doing it for you.
Yeah.
And then like Pigeon Cop shows up and just like, "Where's your license?" And he just darts and runs for it.
How many times is Oscar gonna show up and get arrested?
That's the thing, he never gets arrested, he just runs. He's always on the run.
Yeah, like Gary Oak, like the whole musical playing, but it's Oscar's theme and it's just messing everything up.
Do we have an Oscars theme?
No, but we need one.
Now we do, yeah.
It's like a describe the song, and then I'll be like, weenies. I don't know how else to do it.
That just sounds like it's gonna be like Gruse's theme, but I know we already want that kind of for
oh yeah.
Wilson
I imagine
and
kind
Orbeck.
of like Oscar's theme is like a little hip hoppy sounding, because he like
yeah.
I don't know, it just makes sense to me.
When you say that, I just hear Toe Jam and Earl music.
Oh yeah, there you go. You got something funky going on.
That's awesome. Yeah, I like that idea where it's kind of like, yeah, like Gary in Pokemon when he shows up and there's that theme. I like that idea.
His smell you later.
Smell you later, Ash.
And then, like you just wreck him. And then
was he the rival that you had in like blue,
yeah,
red, and blue? Yeah.
Oh man, it's so weird that you asked that question. I know you never played him, but it's like, yes.
Except their names are like red and blue in the games.
Oh yeah, okay, that's why I was like, who? Yeah, I remember Blue now, and it's he would show up at different intervals.
Yeah, in the anime, it's Ash and Gary. Did you watch?
Oh yeah.
What?
Did you watch the anime?
I watched it when it was on TV, but I never watched it consecutively, so I don't remember like if there was a storyline.
Oh man, season 1, I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, it's good. It's good stuff.
Season 1 is good stuff. I think it's on Netflix.
Oh really? I might have to watch it.
I'm gonna have to find it and go grab it in
Like-
high quality.
First 50 episodes are solid.
I agree.
Oh, maybe even a little bit beyond that.
Oh yeah.
This might be heresy, but I was actually more into Digimon than Pokemon.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, nothing. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I love Digimon also.
Yeah, I was huge into Digimon. Like I watched that. I would record that show every Saturday. They came up with a new episode when I was a kid.
Yeah, it was a good show.
And then I went into Hamtaro, and then I got weird.
Did you guys see the Digimon movie?
Yeah, I love that movie. It's so good.
It is awesome. The second part of the movie is so good.
Yeah.
Brings a tear to my eye.
Digimon went a really, really cool direction with their stuff too. But all right, I think we're getting off the topic.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Where's your sense of adventure?
Oh, okay.
So we want to do the drill. Oh, what were we talking about before that?
Well,
Oh,
we were talking about the ghost ship, and then we went into the Gub Truck appearing, and then we went into the Gub Truck and talked about the Gub Truck. You know.
And we were getting really sidetracked today.
Oh no! But it's actually it's weird because when we get sidetracked, we're talking more about the game in different areas and hammering different areas.
Yeah, it's true. We wouldn't even thought
We're being
about the whole
productive,
drill
so-
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just so anybody who's watching this knows that this game is fueled by pure chaos. So
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even. I feel like that should be on the back of the box.
Yeah, that's how you come up with ideas. It's called stream of consciousness.
Somebody say.
Bing bong. Was
And
that?
now we're all like horribly silent.
Yeah. Was that at Justin's house?
I think so.
Yeah, that was my house. Sorry.
Oh, okay. So what's next? What else do we want to talk about? Were we done with the ghost ship?
Yeah.
Well-
So next up is trade items. I wanted to discuss the eventual end of the trade item quest because what?
Trading sequence, you mean?
Yeah, the trade items, the trade sequence, the heavily inspired by Link's Awakening adventure mayhem extravaganza.
Yes.
I wanted to talk about the trade items a little bit because did we want to have a set amount of trade items in the game? And did we want to have like what was the end goal for it? Did we want it to be like what we talked about, like the paladin scarf and stuff like that?
I believe it was the paladin sword. So it's like your sword upgrade that you get.
I thought is this the same sequence that we originally were gonna have him get the paladin's like cape or scarf or whatever?
I believe the paladin scarf was from doing the Avarice City underground dungeon.
Okay, so there's different paladin items,
Yes.
right? Okay.
So, the idea is you can get through the game without the paladin items.
They're like upgrades, kind of.
So it's
right?
like the Mega Man X upgrades that you can
Yeah,
get.
that's a good way to look at it.
Yeah. And so basically welcome back. Yeah, it's like you don't have to do it. It makes the game, it'll make the game easier, obviously. It'll change your appearance possibly, like maybe we could do like a little color palette or
Yeah,
slight.
I
think
did at
that'd be
least
so
want
cool.
to make because originally I only just knew we had the cape, and I did want to make
Yeah.
his scarf either turn into is it gonna be a scarf or a cape?
I don't know. We can probably make like the scarf more like a cape.
Because
don't know.
I had imagined it was more like Ash's cape.
Yeah, that could be we can do something really cool with that, and I really want to have a an appearance change with those items
Yeah, me
because
too.
it really shows the player that you have evolved through the game.
Yeah.
And it's so cool when you see that stuff. Like when I play an RPG and I equip a new sword and it's the exact same sword that I had before, I get so mad.
Yeah, I definitely want to
Yeah.
have actually like character sprite updates later on.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, we could definitely do that.
Mega Man Chex did it. Link to the Past did it.
Did you say Mega Man checks?
Yes, I did.
Have you played Fazanadu?
You mean
What?
Froxanadu?
Fazanadu?
Oh, that. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. I haven't played it
So-
very much, but yeah.
First off, I love that game.
Yeah, I know.
It's one of my big inspirations. Second,
That's on the NES, right?
Yeah.
yeah, NES, and it when you buy items in that game and equip them, it changes your appearance.
Oh yeah.
So it's really cool. And I mean, the closest thing I would equate what it looks like, the game, is like the second Legend of Zelda, where it's like that side-scrolling.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, I have played that. Yeah, isn't it on the? I think it's on the Switch, on the Nintendo.
Is it?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
No, I'm gonna
I'm
look
pretty
that up.
sure.
Hold on. I'm like genuinely curious. 1 second.
Yeah,
I think it's on the NES library that's on there.
Yeah. So in that game, you change your appearance and stuff with your upgrades. That's just something that comes to mind. But I like that idea that you don't have to do these upgrades if you're like speed running the game and you don't want to like put extra time into the game. You don't have to do them. Like you don't
Yeah.
have to do the trade sequence to advance the events of the game.
Right. Yeah, it's like, I mean, it's Octarine of Time did that too with the big Goron sword. Like, you don't have to get it,
Right.
but if you do, it's a fun side thing.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, we can. I have it written down somewhere. I know it's in our file, but I'm looking at our Trello boards. I think I put it somewhere here. I had a list of the trading sequence items. I believe it was about 10 items, I want to say. That sounds about right. You know what? I will
10?
open the file.
We can go way beyond that.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Way beyond
100
10
items.
items?
No, I was thinking like what for the trade sequence? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. Well, I mean, think about all the areas that we have in the game. We can probably go beyond 10 a little bit, by like maybe 15.
Yeah, I mean, if that's what you want to do, that's fine. I'm gonna take a look right now.
Because I was like looking at the map the other day, because I look at that map often because it's so beautiful and it's so
Stare at it.
awesome. Yeah, I print it out on my wall and I just stare at it.
Did you really?
No, but I should. Anyway,
I wouldn't put it past you. That's why I was like, really?
I used to do
I
that for Nintendo 64 when I was a little kid to tell my parents that's what I want for Christmas. Anyways,
I used to love looking at maps as a little kid, like from
Yeah,
video
me
games
too.
and stuff. We could run through what I have for the trading sequence map if you guys want.
yeah.
Yeah. That
So
works.
the first thing that I have is the coffee tonic, which you get from Marta, which was in the original demo. So
Yeah.
technically that's the first part. Like you would do the first part where it's like saving Adam, and then you would be able to go back to Marta and buy one
Yeah.
for the trading sequence.
Right.
Um,
So is it Adam gives you something?
yeah, you know what? I guess since Adam would be running the shop at that point, isn't that what we decided?
Yeah, because if it's the first item is the tonic, you give it to Adam. I feel like Adam would have the next trade item for you,
Yeah.
and then you kind of hold on to that. And it's cool because it's on the way to the dungeon. So you're like, if you don't continue the trade stuff, it's like, well, I got this item sitting in my inventory because I'm a dum-dum.
Right. So for the trading sequence, I wrote it serves two purposes. You get the paladin sword and unlock the true ending when you obtain the 4 paladin items.
The 4 paladin items. Ooh.
Are we gonna have an alternate ending if you get everything?
We can discuss that.
Yeah, I remember we had talked about
We gotta
different.
kick Stiefel out of here if we're gonna talk about endings.
No, we're not.
No
We're not gonna get
spoilers
into
in
that.
here.
Okay.
We're just having fun with the trading sequence.
Oh yeah, we're on trading sequence right now.
So after the coffee tonic, you get the slop bucket from Rowan.
What? Please explain that to me.
No, don't explain
He
it.
says, okay, I'm not going to explain it. Moving on.
Not at all.
So after that, you have the broken laptop.
I remember that. Oh my gosh, how you get the broken laptop is so funny. Brian, we talked about this a long time ago because remember we have Alan the Ram at his computer and he can't get his computer to work, and it's just like the computer. What was it? You noticed he's like having a hard time with it. It's like you notice the mouse and keyboard aren't plugged into the computer. Use the slot bucket. You're like, what? And so you dump it on this computer and short it out.
And then he says, well, the water shorted out my laptop. Who would have thought?
What do you know? Here. And then he gives you a broken laptop.
Yeah, you. And then the description I wrote, this laptop is now nothing more than a brick.
Yes.
So after that is the sludge sickle.
Slop and sludge.
Yeah, I don't know where my
seeing an ongoing theme here.
It's so wild.
I guess I won't fully get into what each one is. It'll be a nice surprise.
Yeah.
After that, I have the fuzzy dice because we need some fuzzy dice in the game.
Oh yeah.
We have fish kazoo that you trade the fuzzy dice for. You have the ancient money, which is one of my personal favorites. The description of the ancient money is a circular stone with a hole in the middle.
Wait, like,
yeah.
Is it actual money or is it like a CD-ROM?
No, it's like it is. It's supposed to be like ancient coins. I don't know if you've ever seen.
Yeah, I've seen. I know what you're talking about, but I was like, is there a reason this is extra funny?
It's extra funny to me because my mind immediately goes to back in, I don't know if they still do it, but a lot of gas stations used to have those tokens to use the bathroom, and they were literally like thick washers, literally a silver coin with a hole in the middle. That's all I thought.
You know what it is? You know what it literally is?
What?
It is literally Mr. Krabs' first dime.
Oh, okay, all right, there it is.
Okay, I was like, I am not getting this reference at all.
I just realized that's where I got it.
Me first dollar. Me first.
Oh my god, I see it. Yeah.
There it is. Yep.
Exactly.
I'll have to throw that up in the video.
And I also, when Marshall holds it above his head, it should be massive.
Oh yeah.
That would be awesome. What if we did? I'm getting a little crazy with this.
Oh, it's fine. That's the game.
What
crazy.
What if some of the items affect you in a certain way when you're carrying them?
Oh no.
Like what if the ancient money slows you down like half speed?
It's terrible. Nobody would want to complete the quest.
And the sludge sickle repels enemies when you're carrying.
No, people would just not want to talk to you.
Yeah, and I feel like you'd be stuck that way until you got rid of it, though.
Okay.
What?
So after the ancient money, I have house title deed. Just because I love the title deeds, gotta represent the title deeds from Majora's Mask.
Oh yeah, that's expected.
Love those title deeds.
Got it.
I would, you know what I would give for a swamp title deed? Let me tell you.
A Moon's Tear.
I probably would. You could tell this is like too much fun for me. This whole thing.
It's great. I'm having a great time.
So the next thing is stale toaster pastry.
Oh yes.
And
you want to talk about how you get that toaster pastry?
Sure. So you trade the house title deed to dupes for the stale toaster pastry in Shroomville. And the description of it is an out-of-date toaster pastry. The crusts are nibbled off. That's literally the item you get.
Oh, I love it. That's really good.
And you trade that for the Marta doll. So there's a doll of Marta for some reason, because everyone's a huge Marta fan.
Yeah, everybody is.
If they aren't, they should be.
Yeah, I am.
And then the next item you trade for is the platinum dust, which I kind of had the idea of like, oh, the gold dust that you get from the Goron race. And then you make that into the paladin sword. It's forged into the paladin sword. I don't the description I don't know if I want to give away where that's done, but it's basically it's basically you use it to forge and the final sword, the paladin sword.
I think that's really cool. I love the references. I mean, someone's gonna be playing and like, these people really like Majora's Mask.
Yeah, that's part of it. Like,
and
I was thinking about Majora's. Yeah, and SpongeBob. Yeah, I just love that kind of quirky like humor. That's just like it's like irreverent. It's like it makes sense, but it doesn't kind of thing.
And there's a dancing Knuckles on the top of the dock too.
Yeah,
I think you did that.
Yeah, I did. You know,
wait, a dancing Knuckles?
Say is, I need to be silly here.
Yeah, in the file.
Oh, okay. I was like, we're putting Knuckles in the game? I was so confused.
No, we can't get the rights. We've tried.
We tried.
Knuckles can show you the way.
No.
Well, that was great. I'm glad we got to talk about trade items.
Yeah.
That's fault.
So, something else I wanted to talk about was the VHS tapes.
Uh-huh.
So, since we can use VHS tapes as also an award for doing side missions, I feel like we can kind of go a little over with the amount of tapes. Definitely get Wilhelm working.
Yeah,
I like that idea.
So I was thinking, there'll probably be 10 tapes that are related to memories, and then 10 other tapes which are just random stuff. Maybe like a few secrets are revealed through them.
So you're thinking like 20 tape, VHS tape.
The extra ones can be like the debug mode and Sonic CD.
Oh no, yeah, one of them is the sound test from Sonic.
So wait, 10 of them are what?
10 are memory related for Ash and stuff, and then the other 10 can be related to random other things, like to reveal other secrets and stuff.
Quick question:
Were
we doing that thing like in Final Fantasy IX, where you can see what else is going on at the time, like their little event thing?
Yes.
You remember we talked about that?
Yes.
Yeah, I love that. I want that to happen.
We're doing that.
You want to do that through the VHS tapes?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, are they all going to be in the past, or are they going to be like at any point in time?
Who knows?
I mean, I guess if you don't know, that kind of gives some mystery.
Yeah. Who knows?
What if they serve as a kind of additional hint system in a way, but in a way that's fun, that like explores the world a little bit more? Like it'll show, like say you pop in one of those VHSs, the ones that aren't the Ash memories, the ones that are the events. Let's call them story events. Story event VHSs. So, say you go to watch one of them, it'll show like NPCs in Avarice City talking about something and doing something for a few minutes, and then you know maybe it's like you get it when you're in that location, which would make sense,
right?
And it'll kind of let you know like, oh, this is kind of going on. Like it could even talk about something that is related to the paladin items, the trading sequence, or something that's not part of the main storyline, so it lets the player know that this exists and you can do it if you want.
I like this because we already have the frog phone for
Yeah.
actual like hints, like kind of direction. But this would provide the player a little bit more thought into like what's possible in the game or like what's available without actually like giving away the secrets and stuff.
Yeah, like I like that idea of like showing interactions between characters, kind of doing it as like a little vignette showing like a little side story, but it relates, you know, most of the time it can relate to something like, oh, there's like, this is how you find out about the alternate route to sneak into the casino or something like that.
Okay, so my question is, originally we were talking about either these are like like when you play these or watch these, we weren't sure if, or I wasn't sure, if these were going to be memories you just watch as like a video, or if you actually or if you actually play it like the game.
I imagine they were just watch.
Yeah, I mean, now that we're talking about it and what their purpose would be, it wouldn't really work if you had to play it, because then you'd still have to figure it out.
Right. I had an idea where maybe if you get a certain tape and you play it and it shows like an NPC maybe in Shroomville or something, maybe, oh gosh, this would be perfect. What if it was Barnabas, you know? And it just shows Barnabas, and in like the far right side of Shroomville, a little south, he goes to a specific tree and he interacts with it and does something, and that tree kind of like just is like an illusion, and he just like walks through it or something, and you're like, oh shit. And you go back to that area.
Whoa.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, and you find a stockpile, and you're like, oh crap, you can do stuff like that.
That's such a good idea.
Yeah, I love the idea. I was also shocked that you cursed.
Oh crap.
I didn't notice that you did.
Now Brian's gonna have to censor that.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I'm sorry, future Brian, if you're hearing this.
I will.
Yeah, I just thought it was funny, but also I was impressed because I think that's a cool way to handle it, where it's like showing kind of like, you know, we could do different things with it, like showing secret locations and stuff like that.
Like getting to Geisberg can also be shown to you from a tape.
Yeah, that definitely would work. I like that idea.
Yeah, I love this idea. Like that we have like the 10 lore ones, and then the 10 extra ones that are like for clues for side stuff. Yeah, this would be awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And also, yeah, just like showing interactions between NPCs. Like, I just like that idea.
Oh yeah. I think that's a really good idea too, because you can be like watching a tape and it's just like, oh, the NPC is like, man, I really wish somebody would do something like this or something, and then you do exactly what they wanted to do, and you go and talk to them. They're just like, wow, that's what I wanted done. How did you know?
Right. Yeah.
We should do that. That's awesome.
Okay. Do it, we shall.
Oh, it's coming. So we also have 10 memories related with the VHS tapes. I feel like through those, it should result with a paladin item for getting all the memories.
Okay.
I just feel like that would make sense. So
yeah, no, it does.
If you collect them all, like maybe you'll find the paladin item in like the last.
Yeah, like it finishes off with something.
Yeah, like a clue to where the last item is.
Yeah, and you have to have watched it to get to that item or something, because it won't work. Maybe the game will be like, maybe you should have collected all the tapes, or maybe this probably isn't your first playthrough of the game, but go back and get those tapes and then come back.
I hate referencing this game, but I think Undertale did something like that with the that cave. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
It was that door that you couldn't get in until, I think it was until you beat the game or something like that, or got near the end of the game, and then it was Toby Fox's dog behind the door, and he just like stole your thing and ran off.
Yeah, I like that idea. So once we get the 20 VHS tapes, then you get the Paladin item.
Well, I feel like just the 10 memory tapes would lead to a paladin item.
Oh, okay, so not all. So the 10 that are Ash's memories.
Yeah, because like you find Barnabas's super hideout area, where it's just like all the money that he was stealing.
Yeah. He's embezzling funds from the Shroomville treasury.
Oh yeah.
I love this idea with the side VHS stuff because it kind of reminds me of Stardew Valley because there's secret notes you can get in that game, and when you view them, it shows you like hidden objects or hidden spots in the game that you wouldn't have even figured out otherwise, and like you'll get random cool items or money or whatever when you go visit them.
Yeah, I like, just having that little extra, objective. I like that.
Yeah, it gives it some adventure.
Yes. So what else do we have, Justin? We've covered a lot.
Yeah, we did cover a lot. Well, I mean, I just wrote out those 4, but I think we still got about like 10 more minutes in this.
We do.
So is there anything else we want to like throw in here in the last 10 minutes?
Well, nope. Bye, everyone.
No.
How about
Nothing.
you, Brian?
I want to talk real quick about the Juggernaut.
No.
No.
Oh no, we can go ahead.
Kidding.
This isn't. I don't know if this is really story related, but it's kind of like just gameplay related.
Mhm.
I know we talked about having the dungeon be in the Juggernaut, and we go. The Juggernaut is the boss in Crumbleton, right? Or it's like the dungeon in Crumbleton.
It's in the waste. So it's like the desert after the town of Crumbleton.
Okay,
on the way to Avarice.
Okay, that's my confusion. I wasn't sure if you go into the Juggernaut before Crumbleton or if you did after.
It is after, because first there is certain events that happen with the funnel cakes and a certain judge.
Right.
And then after that, Marshall's going to Avarice City and the giant thing is blocking the way.
Okay.
And terrorizing the town also.
That was where I was confused because I wasn't sure if. So the Juggernaut is terrorizing Avarice City.
No, the Crumbleton.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
Yeah.
That's where I was confused because I was like, wait, do you run into the Juggernaut on your way from the
Wizard's Tower?
Yeah, Dark Moon Isle.
Yeah.
And
Luigi's
then
Mansion Dark Moon Isle.
and
no.
and then yeah, so I wasn't sure like what happened from then. Okay, so from Dark Moon Isle you go through the sewers to Crumbleton?
No.
Catacombs.
Yeah, there's like this underground tunnel, basically.
Oh, okay.
Never-ending stairs from Super Mario 64.
Yeah.
No,
What?
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, so the Juggernaut, when we do that dungeon,
Yeah.
does that take you to Avarice City or immediately after you defeat it?
You use it to break through like the rubble, I guess, that's preventing it. I think that's what we talked about.
That sounds right.
I'm like
So-
looking at it, and there's like nothing and in that exact part about
Yeah.
after.
Yeah, that's why I just want to fill in the gaps, like to make sure like we have everything covered. But like so after you defeat a certain judge for a certain reason,
For not being arrested, for being a member of the Funnel Cakes.
right?
Barnabas is behind it all.
Yeah, he's the real villain.
Oh my god, imagine if he was.
Oh no.
So you go the Juggernaut, beat the Juggernaut, and then you use the Juggernaut to destroy
So
a blockage to Everest City.
what we have written is Marshall gets a ride by the funnel cakes into Everest City. So I imagine the Juggernaut kind of serves its purpose. It can probably you shut it down, and maybe it topples over and destroys like what it was like. Well, didn't we have it to where the Juggernaut was just preventing people or creatures or whatever from getting between Everest City, and that he's just in that area?
Yeah, I mean, that's just what my initial idea was.
Yeah,
that
you just shut it down, and then you get a ride by the funnel cakes.
I mean, that makes sense. Like we could do that where it's like if no one's allowed to go to Everest City because he's like terrorizing that area.
In between that big old open area, the only way to get there, there's this big old mechanical boy just fucking shit up.
I mean, that's like Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine we could vary the terrain a little bit. I'm thinking about like in Star Wars on Tatooine, there's sand dunes, and there's also like carved out rock mountain areas. We could do a little bit of that, make it a narrow passageway. We can make the Juggernaut like in that area, so it's like, oh, I literally can't get by or else I'm gonna be crushed. So
fly out to Arizona just to get the John inspiration, Brian.
Okay.
Yeah, Pocket Llama covers it because it's for work.
Oh, really? Okay, cool.
Yeah, we'll charge everything and then hope for the best.
It's another one of your ploys to get me to come to Arizona.
So you just go into the Juggernaut and you destroy it from the inside.
Yeah, I think we talked about it's a mechanical heart.
Yeah, with the big old hammer.
Big old, oh yeah, you just beat the shit out of it. Oh, you're gonna censor me again.
Beat the lover heckin' poop out of it.
What did you do last time? Did you just put fart sounds over your curses?
I put the Mega Man like sound effects over the swears.
Oh, it sounded like farting.
Yeah, kinda. I guess.
You censored pump last time.
Yeah, I did because it was funny.
Oh yeah,
because it's a real swear. I'm gonna have to blur all this out now too.
Wait, pump is a swear now?
Yeah, in Geldia.
Well, you can
pump a bad word in Gildia.
Go pump yourself.
Go, just like the lollipops. It's just taboo.
He's dropping pop.
He's dropping pop.
Get him, pump off.
I can't wait for the dialogue.
It's so good. I'm so excited for that.
You mother pumper.
I just can't wait till we see Blister just dropping pop in the courtroom.
Dropping pop in the courtroom. Oh,
he's a mother.
You can't do that here.
He's a mother pumping pop drum.
That's quite the line.
That was really hard. That was really hard to say.
It's a tongue twister. Okay, so that's all I wanted to really bring up with the Juggernaut. I was a little unclear about the transition between Crumbleton to the Juggernaut to Everest City, but
before we sign off, and I think this would be a nice place to start off our next session, we should probably discuss Arthur and his contribution to the story.
Yeah, we should.
I feel that that's an area we haven't really expanded on.
Yeah, like he exists in the game, but we haven't really given him a purpose yet.
I mean, I like the idea of maybe he's the sheriff of
maybe
Crumbleton, and you have to
he ends up becoming sheriff.
Something, or something like that.
Yeah, I feel like if he was sheriff, it would kind of conflict with the judge being.
Yeah, he becomes sheriff or something.
Sheriff.
You break down the establishment.
I don't do that anymore.
Sounds good.
Came to bring law to this land with my blasters.
So, anyways, I start art blasting.
Oh my god.
Every time I see that, I crack up.
I just was caught off about how fast Zach drew that up.
Can we put that in the video?
Yeah, I'll throw it up there.
So
I'm gonna.
anyways, I
I'll
just put it up
I'll
last
throw up
time.
images of all the stuff we're referencing mostly.
Okay. Thank you, Caramello.
Yes.
Caramello.
We keep bringing up Caramello. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, I
We're gonna
don't.
eat this rat.
It's good.
We're gonna eat this rat.
Oh, all right. So thank you for everyone tuning in
Oh,
and
yeah.
supporting us, because that means a lot to us. We're just small team making a Marshmallow Boy game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before we sign off, since we have a couple viewers, we should ask them if they had any questions before we quit.
See, look at Arthur right here. Arthur's a man of the people, all right? Immediately wants to like hear the opinions of everybody else. You're gonna bring law to the waste.
Let the people speak.
Yeah, that's it. So Stifle or Meg, do you guys have any questions about stuff? You don't have any questions because you missed a lot? Yeah, sorry.
You can ask anything, like what's under Arthur's hat, how to make the perfect omelet.
All right, guys. Well, that
Hold on, Meg's
it's typing. He's typing. The suspense is killing me. What's your favorite kind of inlet?
A what?
What's an isthmus?
Omelet.
Omelet.
Oh my god, that conversation
What's your
derailed.
favorite kind of inlet? I don't. It's like an outlet, but
No, isn't that an inlet like almost like a cavern or a ravine?
ooh, I don't know, but we need to use that somewhere. That sounds pretty good.
Isthmus.
Isthmus.
I don't know. I totally went with that inlet.
Yeah.
I don't
Well-
have a favorite kind of omelet.
Yeah, there's caves in Toasty, Meg.
I don't like omelets because I don't like eggs.
Yeah, we're gonna have lots of caves. Just kind of areas you can go in and explore.
As for me with omelets, I'll just eat anything.
Would you say that you have the most broad diet out of any of us, Justin?
Yeah, I think so. Like one day it's ramen, the next day it's something deep fried. I don't know.
I mean, I'll eat anything, but I don't on a regular basis.
Time
Yeah.
to get Wendy's for the 8th day in a row.
I only have
And
so many
I'm-
options in this town. Okay. Now I really sound like Arthur.
Well, yeah, you're the sheriff around those parts. It's just you out in the middle of nowhere.
I'm the sheriff around these art blasters.
All right, I think we'll
When
call
we-
it. I think we'll call it here, guys. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching. This was fun, and we should probably have another one in the next couple weeks, right?
Yes, we do. It'll be dangerously close to the holiday season, so we're gonna kind of figure that out. We'll let everybody know on Patreon.
Yeah, we might have to shift some things around. So,
Yep, yep, yep. All right.
well, thanks
thank
for watching.
you, everybody. Take care. Have a safe Friday.
Bye, everyone.
Bam.